Welcome to Hoffman Kitchen. Today we're going to make lox, or gravlax as a matter of fact. I bought a piece of salmon. You want to make sure nice and firm and pink, which is really nice. Essentially what I do, I put it in a piece of ceramic or plastic that I just laid out here. One of those cling wraps plastics. Lay it out here, just flat, nice and dry. I'm going to take a bowl. I'm going to add about 3/4 of a cup of sugar and 3/4 of a cup of kosher salt, so equal parts, and mix it all up. You want to make sure, depending how much salmon you buy, sometimes I take a whole side of salmon, I make it, so I just double the recipe. If you have company, certainly, but it's a great thing to have, obviously, with bagels or with potatoes, etc. So what I'll do is, before I do my next thing, what I do is I'm going to flavor it, and I'm going to do it today with dill. You can do it with peppercorns, you can do it with liquid smoke you can put on top here. Whatever flavor you prefer in your gravlax. I'll just chop up about a half a cup of dill, and I'm going to spread it out on top of the salmon. And there you have it. And then what I'll do is just cover the entire salmon with my salt and sugar mixture. Again, it's 50-50. You want to make sure it's totally covered. Again, it's not that important, the exact quantity, as long as it's all covered. And now what I'll do is I'll just put it tight. Just make it tight and wrap it tightly in plastic. And I'm going to put it on the plate and put it in the fridge for about overnight, 12 to 18 hours. So the salmon was overnight in the refrigerator for about 15 hours or so. You can have it longer or less, depending how well you want to have it done. You'll see there's lots of liquid that came out from the salt. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove the salt and the dill, just clean it up, and we're going to rinse it over cold water just to get this all off. So make sure the water is cold and you rinse it all off. And actually you may have a little bit of dill left, which is perfectly fine. If you don't mind the taste, so you scrub it all off. Next thing is, you want to make sure that the salmon is dry, so you can take paper towel and clean it all off. Okay, so the surface is dry. Okay, and here's our salmon. It looks nice and beautiful. So now, in order to slice the salmon, you want to make sure that you lay the fish, and you will be slicing it towards the tail. If this was the head, you want to make sure you slice it towards the tail. Make sure you have a sharp knife, a chef's knife, or another knife can do it. And you form a sharp angle, and you basically go up and down motion continuously as you move the knife towards the tail of the fish. So try to slice as thin slice as possible, so you'll get these nice chunks of fish. So just about that way, and just keep on going. You want to make sure you go again up and down, and you have these nice slices of salmon. That's really, really nice. I'm done slicing my salmon. Now I laid it out in a nice dish, just layering one slice at a time, and there you have it. Gravlax or cured salmon. Enjoy.